You know what's been happening to him recently? He's been banned.
Off of?
Magic Castle.
What?
Can you believe that? Yeah.
No.
My daughter just went to the Magic Castle, and I told her in the middle of the show
Can
to
she
be
get
like,
me in?
I know how you did that.
This is a very tight group. Okay, so Jimmy Schubert,
Yeah.
Ron Oliver. I know legends in the magician world. Murray obviously is one of them.
Love Jimmy.
How the hell did this happen? And what happened?
It makes sense.
Well, a few weeks ago, my wife and I thought we'd have some fun on some videos. We do prank videos, we do cop videos, all
Everyone's
these other
a
things.
pranker.
Well, you know, just trying to copy you.
Okay.
And so we decided to be really funny, like Dean and Jerry or Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz, where I do a trick, and then I stand there like I've impressed her, and then she reveals it and then walks away unimpressed.
Okay.
And I thought it was hilarious. We shot it in 6 minutes, thought nothing of it, uploaded it. It did about 20, 30 million views. And then all of a sudden, we had about 40 to 60 magicians not be that impressed with it. It got to about 64 million views, and letters went out to like the Magic Castle to ban me because I was disclosing magic that I bought off Amazon. So there we go.
Well, wait a minute. Did you break the code?
Well, I exposed tricks.
A trick that anyone could buy on Amazon.
Correct, yeah. So you'd buy on Amazon, $9, $8 tricks. Wow. That Jackie's kids could purchase and do.
I will say, Murray.
Is that the
What do you
code?
think?
Is that the code?
It's not my world, but I will say, because I know a lot of magicians, that you know that is up there.
Oh,
with, like,
boy.
the Vatican secrets.
I know.
So
I know.
this is the code. And
Yes.
also, the guy that revealed the tricks on Fox, he was kicked out.
Way
of it.
back. Yeah, but he actually revealed, that was Val Valentino from The Masked Magician for years. But he actually showed a trick seriously, how it done, how the actual trick, the way it's performed, and then he showed how the trick was done. I want to say vindictively almost, in a warehouse with his head covered. That whole, it's very well shot, I thought. My argument though is, so for years, since 2015, I've been putting videos out online. Every like 6th or 10th video, I teach tricks. I teach 3 tricks. So I expose 3 tricks. Now, just because I'm now teaching it, and I'm using teaching as the vehicle to expose a trick versus a prank where my wife pranks me, you're still exposing tricks. So why was it okay for the last 10 years or 7 years for me to teach a trick online, but then when it's a prank or it looks funny, my wife and I having a good time, it did a lot more views. Now it's exposure. What's the difference?
So
Do you think?
well, I don't know enough, but I know that is a carnal sin in that world.
Oh,
But
yeah.
the fact that it's the castle,
Oh, I know.
that's like the Mecca.
I know, right?
And like the reason why, besides knowing the castle, that was the only place that would let us do comedy. Did you
Yeah.
play the parking lot during COVID? We had a huge parking lot show. It was insane.
didn't
you
leave
need
his
that in your
house.
resume. You need that in your resume.
Oh
parking
yeah.
lot.
But check this out. So you did that, but the fact that all the magicians came, that's intense, man.
Yeah. Yeah. So what do you think, Howie?
Have you talked to them?
Not yet. So,
Are you hoping that this is like maybe there's a magician watching?
sure, I'm
mean-
sure some might. You know, well, here's
Is this not good publicity though?
it's great publicity. I mean,
Like
it's,
you're not shying away from it. You posted it
course.
on Facebook.
64 million views.
that's
Yeah.
a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of magic shows you got to do live to have that many
Exactly.
people see you. But my point is though, I'm going to continue doing magic every day of my life in Vegas with the Laugh Factory and in Vegas. I'm still going to be touring, still going to be doing magic. So I'm not going away. It's not like I quit magic and went and I made $1 million on some microchip I invented and now I can just say screw magic. I'm doing it just as a prank and it's a couple of videos, but I'm going to be doing magic for the rest of my life. And I've also put tons of magicians in my show as guest stars who shouldn't be on the Las Vegas Strip yet. But you know, you have that on your resume. You can get better paying jobs. You can maybe get better. So I've been doing that since 2012. So I think what I've done for magic and will continue is more powerful.
Who makes
than,
the decision that you can't go to the Magic Castle? Who calls
Is
you?
it a lifetime ban?
I don't know. It's the board of directors who are on the Magic Castle. And most of the magicians on there, which will probably hate me saying this, is they do probably 2 to 4 shows a year because they either own real estate companies or they're investors or they're doctors. They work for a bank. They don't work every day like I do. There's probably 3 magicians on there are actual pros that work every day like we all do. There are these other guys that sit there and make decisions who should stay and who should come.
How do you know that you're banned? How does that come to?
They sent me a letter saying I was suspended. I'm not allowed on the property as a Magic Castle member. So here's what's interesting, though.
Old school, they sent letters.
Yes.
You really got a paper? You didn't get an email?
With a quill.
Written with
a quill.
yeah,
An actual paper with a quill.
Sent to by pigeon.
With a white wig. And that's somebody else. So anyway, so now they called me last week and said you have 3 options. You can fly in and sit with the board and you have 20 minutes to chat. Or we can Zoom in because I know you're busy, or you can write us a letter. Now I'm thinking, this is like getting kicked out of band camp. Like, what are we doing? Like,
Mary,
you know?
I'm gonna do the face-to-face. Okay, what about Ricky?
Which one? Ricky Lax? No.
Ricky, the man with the cards.
Oh, Ricky J.
Yeah.
Well, he's passed away.
Oh,
so he's not gonna get his membership.
He
renewed
disappeared.
Either. He disappeared.
He disappeared.
Phenomenal magician though, like one of the best
Yes.
in New York City. Awesome, great actor too.
We gotta call Copperfield.
Oh boy.
Oh, no.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Howie's got a story about Copperfield.
I've got
too.
Spencer's got a story about Copperfield.